Spyro the Dragon.
Alright guys, how's it going? We're going to be doing a playthrough today. Right now, I'm with Mr. Hunter.
Yes.
He has the controller and he'll be playing. I've already played through the whole new Reignited Trilogy, 100% it, the whole 9. Today we're just going to play through kind of just more with the basic necessity, like the basic requirements to continue on in the game. We're not going to go scour for every gym and all that. We're just kind of going to play through and just kind of hang out.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds.
Look at the dragons in the background, like how cool they are.
Oh yeah, I know, like there's just so many little details and stuff. And like in Spyro 3, what I've seen,
Yeah.
like the cinematics that have the dragons in the beginning,
Yeah.
like they bring like these same designs forward and stuff.
That's
Like,
awesome.
like
So
they
it's not
make
new
sure,
ones?
like yeah, they bring these
That's
dragons
awesome.
back into the cinematics and stuff.
Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been
How
contained
cool.
in a remote world and is
Is that
no
coming
threat
up?
to the Dragon Kingdom.
No, drag.
Oh yeah, it's coming up in a second. Okay,
Premature.
ahead of ourselves.
Ugly.
Oh, we're back.
Does it?
Like how I need this helmet on to do
Right.
this.
All the love letters in the background and stuff.
So good. I'll wait until we get to the until like. Oh wait, we won't get it because we won't 100% this.
Yeah.
Okay, so small spoiler for anybody. There's a bonus world at the end of this one called Nasty's Loot, and basically it's just like a big giant gem collection.
Ooh.
Good.
Still love it. Still love it. Great game.
Yeah, half this video is just gonna be us drooling over the graphics.
You're right.
But in Nasty's Loot, you get to go into like that final room, and it's a bunch of purple gems. It's all the 25s everywhere.
really?
Just big. They call it Gemgasm. Like it's just massive, right?
Gem.
Although there's a worse one in Spyro 3. There's this chest for like 30 seconds straight. It's just draining gems into it.
Really?
But oh, look at all like the little
Right, the
fat-
particle
oh my
effects.
God. But
The green gem just on his chest,
it's-
like,
it's funny though when you walk into that room, and
yeah.
those love letters are in the corner, and there's like a bunch of like Spyro like motivational posters all over the wall and shit.
Yeah.
Like they do so much with it.
Oh.
So we'll kind of switch off throughout this playthrough.
Oh.
We're Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
For obvious reasons already. No, just kidding. We're playing through. I am like Spyro aficionado. I know way too much about these games.
Yeah.
He played them growing up, but he hasn't really played them since. And so I'm gonna kind of just help guide him through if there's anything that we're looking for. Like I said, we're not doing 100%, so we shouldn't be doing anything like too crazy.
Yeah. Kind of hanging out.
Yeah, but for the most part, we're gonna be going for like the big stuff. Like we'll pick up gems along the way that we need, but we're mainly gonna be going for like the dragons and like the eggs and everything. That, like
Yeah, the things that we need to move on.
most on. You do need gems to a certain degree, but you pick up so many along the way anyway. It's not a big
Yeah, it's
deal.
not a big
We're just gonna be showing off the levels and
Don't be
just
afraid.
God
That'd
damn,
be fun.
gorgeous this game is.
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Oh,
And, yeah.
this game is just beautiful. Like, all the little details that they put into it.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Nothing will beat it.
And like I know there's been like some nitpicking about this, that, and the other,
The
but
moving screens, stuff like that. It's
man,
like,
they have.
you're just supposed to have fun with
Well,
it.
it's
It's bringing
like-
back childhood.
No, exactly, and like they've rebuilt it to the point. Like I know they tried to get as much accurate as they could, and
Yeah.
they tried to really like.
But like, there really is only so much that they could do.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like everything's not going to be exact. This is
Yeah.
it's 20 years later. This game has been built on an entirely new engine,
Yeah.
new studio. Like everything they can get right, fantastic. But the liberties that they have taken, or the things that maybe don't quite hit home for everybody, because it's not quite that way.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, to a degree, I've been like, playing it for 20 years. I've even been like, oh, like maybe on that guy or whatever. But
Yeah.
this is almost has to be treated as a whole new game.
yeah, because it
It,
is.
it has. They built it from the ground up. They had no source code.
Yeah.
But they've done great. I love what they've done with it.
Yeah, and they did an amazing job.
And like some people are like, oh, but the skybox here, or the music there, or this specific dragon.
But
And
like,
I'm like,
you're just supposed to
if you're
appreciate
looking
it.
for something to hate, you're gonna find it.
Yeah.
But like, if you just seriously jump into this game and you just want a nostalgia factor, or even if like there's some newer viewers who didn't get to play the Spyro, didn't get to play Spyro way back when it first came out, or maybe they got introduced to Spyro like later on,
Yeah, like
in the Legend series or in Skylanders or any of that. They didn't.
Okay. I'll get that.
If this is their first experience with the new trilogy and stuff, and if you guys are hearing negative things, I would really say just
Don't listen to it.
Don't
Play it for
listen-
yourself and make an own.
yeah, like it's really good. And if you're like I said, if you are sitting here trying to nitpick and find things wrong with it,
You're going to.
you're going
with
to find
anything.
Yeah,
We can go into any popular game, and I'm sure we can find something that we don't like or somebody else doesn't like.
yeah, and like I've heard of like some bugs and glitches. Luckily, I haven't encountered too many.
Yeah.
The only issue I've really had, and it's going to affect our gameplay. When you 100% Spyro 2, you get an infinite flame, like
Yeah.
like fireball
Yeah.
effect. And for our second game playthrough, we're just gonna have that because there's a weird thing where you can't delete.
Yeah, that's,
You can't
that's the
delete it.
biggest glitch I've seen so far.
You can't delete it and it stays away. And like, sure, that did in Spyro 2. That carried over.
Yeah.
Like when you got it, no matter what, it still carried over. But if you deleted the source file, it went away. Some people are having jump, you're gonna drown. But yeah, now you're dead. Look at that. You're opening up a level we're not probably not gonna go to. Or yeah, by the way, we're probably
yeah, we're not gonna go to the flying.
yeah, we're gonna
level.
skip out flight levels.
Okay, well, I'm not. Yeah, that never happened.
Just because we don't need to turn this into just
Yeah.
forever us failing and everything.
Okay, well, where do you want to go first?
I guess let's go to Stonehill over
Yeah.
here since
That's just
kind of the
one.
start level.
Yeah.
But where was I? With
Source codes, you had to delete them.
oh yeah, or the source file, you'd have to delete it and then it would work. But on this, it's not working out for some reason. So we'll have Fireball, but that's fine. This is more just to
Yeah.
kind of show off the game and just talk crap anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not super concerned about it. But besides that, like really, they have done
Amazing job.
phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
they've really brought back a lot of these games and they've added a lot of details and just made things possible that weren't
Yeah.
back then. Everything simple from the character models to like the grass flows with Spyro and
It lights on
yeah, like
fire.
they've done
Like,
a lot.
They've done an amazing job.
And we're gonna sit here and nitpick about the little tiniest
Of
things.
course, you're gonna find stuff like it's just simple.
It's not worth it. You're just kind of ruining your experience.
Yeah.
after that.
Like after that, you're just. It's not fun. Like.
That's just where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we are on Stonehill.
Yeah.
Lindar.
Lendor.
Speaking of which, the dragons,
When you
are
free a
all
dragon,
these
it was
individuals.
Like,
Like I know
as
we
he
just saw.
spawned in, he like lifted up his glasses.
Yeah, like I know we just saw him in the opening scene, but every dragon, I love how they've themed them.
Made them
Yeah, with the
their own
world that they're
characters.
supposed to be in, and then even if they follow that theme, they're all still so unique.
Yeah. Like
It used to be
just
pretty
a-
standard, and
yeah.
like I get like
It was you can.
Insomniac did amazing things for what they did back in 1998 through 2000 when they made this trilogy.
Yeah.
So I get that like kind of like the bland basic dragons is all they could do. They kind of had to repeat things to a degree. Voice acting got repeated.
Yeah.
Colors and schemes and like just dialogue was all repeated. But now they've been able to brighten this up. They've tweaked the dialogue where they can, so there's not so many. Thanks for releasing me, and that's just where it ends. Like it's here and
Yeah.
there, but that's fine.
They tell you like little things that'll like make you laugh.
Yeah, and then they just all look so great. Their color schemes are all wearing different stuff. Like they really fit in with their theme.
Yeah. Nobody's out of place, but nobody's the same.
No, and
It's
it's been really cool because
Yeah.
like, especially even though this is like my second playthrough with the Reignited Trilogy, I'm not going to remember every little detail,
Yeah.
and I'm going to notice more things. And it's going to be cool, like seeing these dragons again. Like I'm just excited for even
Yeah,
that.
like I remember you telling me when you first played it, you went back and like even watched like
Oh
just
yeah,
them
you
talking
can
because
you can sit on the platform and replay them, and like I had to
Yeah.
do that a couple times because I was like, oh my god, like that dragon looks so cool.
yeah, or they did such a good job with like the wing design or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, like everything. Like the wings have designs. They all have like just different like jewelry or like
Yeah.
weapons with them. And look at this guy.
Spyro, my friend.
He looks awesome.
He's like an old Bob Ross,
You
Just
bet.
amazing.
paintbrush and all.
For the longest
Massive paint.
press the jump
I like
button
how
at the
like
top of
paint
your
is on his
jump,
wings.
and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
And like I know I know this is definitely more of a lot of people. They think like realistic and stuff. I mean, like right now we're in the age of like the Red Dead 2
Yeah.
era and everything.
Like they just still like.
But for them to really go out of their way and try and capture the fantasy aspect, not like a live action aspect,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal what they've done. Like it feels fantasy. You feel like you're in a fantasy world. You're gonna chase down that little fucking thief
Ah!
haunting my childhood. And this fantasy world is so great that we're talking about. But no,
Yeah.
like I think they've captured Spyro in an amazing way.
Yeah,
and like
so
if they do have to patch things for bugs and stuff, I know that
Understandable. Like it's a game. Things gonna have
well,
bugs.
and like a lot of people are like, well, I want a finished game and product when it releases. Yes, we all do, but you know, Toys for Bob fought for hell to get that delay time with Activision.
Oh yeah.
The fact that it already had to get delayed, like, look, we want to send this off as best as we can, and
Yeah.
they took on a big project. They actually had to hand off Spyro 3 to I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's the company that did the Sly Cooper series.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And that's just because there was a lot to do. With them not having source code and everything, they built that Spyroscope.
Yeah.
And what that did is basically it was an ongoing emulator that
Yeah.
can. Did you go down the well yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I was gonna. head over
Ba-
here.
basically, though, they were able to emulate the game and pretty much scope out and figure out where every dragon was, gem placement, enemy models, their routes, like
Yeah.
everything about it. So they were able to get all that down, and then they were able to come back through and do, all the shadowing and particle and just
Yeah.
change these models and like start putting it up from there. So they had to build all three of these games from the ground up and do a
And they
lot
did
with
an
them.
amazing job with it.
Like, I love what they did. And like I know there's definitely been some more complaints on like Spyro 3 side, and like we can get more to that later when we actually get to Spyro 3. But that's my favorite personally out of these three,
Yeah,
Spyro 3.
mine too.
And yeah, I can definitely tell like maybe there's some details that they weren't able to take as much liberty with because they didn't have the time necessary.
Yeah.
But I still love how the game turned
But
out. Like they were able to
Exactly.
just capture that childhood fantasy
Yeah.
perfectly.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna go down to
Yeah.
the secret spot I showed you?
I don't have the key.
Yeah, the key's in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I was thinking a different level for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Like where the key was up. Hello?
Yeah, the key's in like almost every level in Spyro 1.
Yeah.
But like Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, there's only a few levels that have keys.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's still a prevalent thing, but yeah, Spyro 1, like, a lot of levels have keys
Yeah.
for chests and stuff. Well, no, like, we're sitting here on Stone Hill, and like, I know everyone's probably seen gameplay of this at this point, but I'm still baffled with what they've done with
Yeah,
it. I
because
love
they
it.
have done an amazing job.
Well, it's like, I don't know, like, Spyro's, like, art style, I've always just loved.
Yeah.
Everything about it, and they've come through and they've
Watch
like
the
look at this guy.
dragonfly, Spyro.
He has like tattoos on his arm and
He's
his
holding
wings.
the tea kettle still.
When
With-
he
yeah, with,
eats
like-
butterflies, he stays
He-
strong.
The mustache,
me.
like the little nose
sure.
piercing, just little details that they've done.
God, just look at like. I mean, we're on Unreal Engine 4 now. Like, look at like the shadowing and the lighting and
Yeah,
the
the way that, like,
animations that you could capture.
His tail moves the grass, like
Things that you just could not do, and like the immersion's insane. And even with the new soundtrack, there are a couple. Have you got all the dragons here?
yes.
Okay, might as well leave.
Okay.
That's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah.
But even with the new soundtrack and stuff, some people may not like it simply because they got so hooked on the old ones, and I get that. Like, I love the old soundtrack. But some of the changes they have done to like your gameplay and the intensity and being able to change the audio tracks on the side on the fly like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're in an intense moment, the music gets a little quicker and a little more, meatier with more bass and stuff. And then like if you go idle for a second, it'll kind of slow down, kind of goes to like a
Yeah.
more relaxed version, or it goes like ambiotic when you're inside of like a hall or a castle or a cave. It'll kind of go like echoey sounding, and for me, I think it's just really cool. I'm still gonna play this with the old soundtrack on. Right now, we're playing with just like the new stuff.
Yeah.
The artisan's
But
boss is through a
I love it
portal
either way.
in the dragon
I really
mouth.
do.
It's
But
kind of
you
like
are not
the
yet
Legend of
ready,
Zelda
Spyro.
feeling, like where it's
First, you must complete one of the
I don't know,
other
where like
artisan
it's
lands.
that old repeating like soundtrack gives you that nostalgia of
Oh yeah, and like
of being a kid and like playing this game, and
yeah, and,
whether
like,
it's the first game that like you played or not, like
yeah, we'll finish off with
Yeah,
those
yeah.
two.
I was just
Um,
looking for a jumbo side.
But I get that. I get the nostalgia. I get the
Yeah.
attachment to those original soundtracks. But these aren't crazy different. And some places they are, and they might throw you off at first. But you sit there for a while, and I still think it fits. Like Stuart Copeland, who did this, the soundtracks back in the day. He came back into the new theme and everything, but he also kind of helped the guy who had to do the new like dynamic and new reignited themes and stuff. He went in there and he helped him out and kind of gave him like that Spyro vibe.
So-
and in a lot of ways, I think they really nailed it. There's actually some soundtracks I now prefer. Not like, don't get me wrong, like there's still some I prefer the old ones,
Yeah.
but I still like the new ones. But there's a couple like we'll talk about it in the second game, like just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Zephyr on the second game. I don't know what it is, but I love that level now. And that was always just kind of like a half-half level for me. Like,
Yeah.
oh
Like,
yeah,
it was like a filler level.
like I liked it, but it didn't stand.
Okay.
You good there?
Yeah. X didn't work.
It didn't stand out the way that some of my like more favorite levels did.
Yeah.
And now I love that level. Like the music captures it a lot better, I think, and just being able to like redesign it and like I think the immersion factor helped so much.
Yeah.
And you feel so unique. Like these characters seem to have, even if it's just like the normal dialogue and they haven't changed anything in that sense, there seems to be so much more background and like these worlds are lived in. You're not just like a random passerby. Like you're showing up, things have happened.
Yeah.
You feel cool and badass the whole time you're there. You're sucked in by like Stuart Copeland's style, laid back music, and they've just tweaked it and tried to make it fit more for like this version of the game and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They still bring that back, that just nostalgia child feeling, like being
And, like-
there and just listening to music and
And like I know for like especially if there are going to be a lot like of younger viewers on this.
oh yeah.
You guys might not get the nostalgia out of this, but
Nope.
oh yeah, you gotta wait for him to turn around.
Yeah,
There you go. Go.
But like
But there's still a lot to get out of these games, regardless.
yeah, like it's also cool being able to like play or like show like say the people that played this game when
Get them. All right.
yeah say the people that played this game when they were like younger and like this was one of their first game experiences. Like
Yeah,
they get
and,
to
like-
show this to their kids now.
Yeah, like that. This is why this game's like so important to me, especially.
Yeah.
This is the series of games, these three, that heavily got me into gaming.
Yeah.
My dad had them. I think we had them on PS1,
Yeah.
and then I think we finally got like the PS2 ports and everything. And so I started to learn on analog because that was easier for me than D-pad. Because back on PS1, you didn't have
Oh, yeah.
analogs at all or
Yeah.
anything.
They were gone.
Yeah.
They were.
And but that definitely made it easier and more accessible to me because I was at the age like I started playing these when I was like 3, 4.
Yeah.
And being able to sit here and like figure out these little platforming puzzles with my dad, or like getting on like a challenge
It's
and
such
being
a-
like, oh hey, I think that way works better. And then like finally being able to, my dad would just like put me in like a home world and be like, here, like practice gliding, run around, like run into some frogs and kill them, like
Yeah. Like
figure out the game and stuff. And so that's important to me because I've had them around for so long. And for anyone who is still like growing up or like didn't get to give these games a chance in the past, like I super recommend it.
yeah.
It's definitely not like,
It's not like anything like
no, it's
the
not.
games of today, but like it's
Yeah.
still such an iconic game that did so much for
Yeah, no, you
so
don't.
many people.
You know, you don't have to brush your horse to keep it happy. Red Dead, like
Yeah.
those are amazing things. Those are games I still love. But like for a game where you just want to kind of come hang out
Uh-huh.
and just relax, like Spyro has this great collection of just fun levels, enemies, music. Like it all just comes together and just makes like a really fun experience. Like there are some difficulty spikes. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. Did I get all the dragons?
That definitely makes you feel hit
I did.
that middle like
Yeah,
that.
I
Okay,
got
yeah. So you can go.
That's why I was.
But difficulty spikes and like some like good accomplishment moments and stuff. But it's
Yeah.
also fun. Like it's an adventure game and a platformer first and foremost. Like you just get to run around, experience like these levels and these cool characters and just enemies, and
Yeah.
it's definitely a more laid back game. But even as an adult, I still love these games. And if I go like a few months without at least turning on one of them and playing through for a while, like
You want that nostalgia feeling again.
yeah, like
I don't know.
even before this was officially a thing, before it was announced, before there was even rumors, like I talked about, I wanted them to
Yeah.
Go to that's Toasty.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
to
I went the wrong way.
Town Square. Yeah, down that one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Even, like I was saying, like even as an adult, I can't help but wanting to come back and play these. And with I wanted a PS3 remake. I remember like when PS3 came around, it's like I would love for them to remake Spyro with new graphics.
And like,
And I had to wait a whole generation around, and even when rumors started flying around as early as like the Crash Bandicoot release, because like, oh well, if this crashed, they can do this to Spyro because he was like a PlayStation mascot.
yeah,
Spyro like is. And so I was like, it has to happen, right? And it finally did. And like I was clinging on to these rumors, and even while I was waiting for all that to happen, and there was literally no talk of Spyro happening, I still had the ports on my PS3 of the old games just so I could get on and still play them. Like, these were games I could never drop, and maybe that's because I played them early on. They're so important to me. But like, I hope someone here can at least get the Spyro experience. Like, yeah, you know what? That actually looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
I want to give it a try.
Welcome to Town
Give it a burn,
Square,
or like maybe they've heard
Spyro.
some bad reviews and
Begin
stuff about
exploring by
Reignited, and like
going
that's
to
kind of
that
throwing them
area
off.
with the
And
bulls.
I think
Use
it's
the
worth the
right
playthrough
stick to get a
entirely.
good
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows about a lot of the other big games, and are like, and this has definitely gotten a lot of hype around it, and
oh yeah,
many people are aware. But like I'm saying now, if anybody out there is even questioning whether or not to play this, I think it's
do
worth
it.
it all day.
it's what does it cost? $30?
It's 40.
Okay,
For that
$40
for 3 games.
for 3 games.
Three
that-
games. And you saw me. I know these games in and out, and like I took a little bit of time just admiring the pretty stuff.
Yeah,
But for all 3 games to 100% them, I was still looking at 25 hours gameplay time.
yeah. Which
So now, like, let's say you look at someone who doesn't know all the gem placements, all the dragons, all the challenges and tricks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's say that even adds, I don't know, 5 to 10 hours onto the gameplay. You're looking at, you're looking at like almost like $1 an hour for full gameplay, and that's not even including
Know that you get your longest
replay.
ride
Like that's not
by
including like
using
you wanting to
good
replay them and
show
come back to them and everything.
because
top of
say you
your
don't
top.
100% at your first turn, like say you just burn through it like we're doing.
Yeah, like
this,
right now, like we're not doing all the gems and every challenge on like the
Yeah.
later games and everything. Like these are going to be.
like it's still an amazing game. Like, and I like every part of me wants to come back to these games and 100% them to get like to the island that you were talking about in the beginning, or
Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. Like you get
rewards out of it. It's not just like 100%ing it for yourself.
Yeah, like you get. I don't want to give all of it away for anyone who doesn't want to play, but you essentially get like some kind of bonus round or power up. Like I talked about the Spyro 2 one simply because that will be in the gameplay, and there's no way I can just like neglect that. That has to be talked about, but that is one of the rewards for getting to the end of the game and 100%ing it.
Yeah,
And it's cool. Like you feel like like I beat this game, and like
Running around here?
I still want to come back through and play them,
yeah.
Still in a dragon egg.
even when I'm done.
Track
There's a
him down
belt
and
on his
and
tail.
get the egg. Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Yeah, we definitely got on a
Yeah.
tangent there. Like we weren't very gameplay commentary, but it's just talking about like,
Our childhood.
yeah, really, like it's our childhood, and for some people this might be their new childhood. This might be,
Where is
God,
it?
dude,
Around
I-
the corner right here.
yeah, you gotta jump and
Just
get around that corner.
Cool.
It's just one of those games. It's super fun to disappear into. It's a really relaxing game.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know.
Like I'm still gonna play the Red Deads. I'm
Yeah,
still
oh
gonna
my-
play Jesus Christ. I'm still gonna play the shooters, the RPGs,
Oh
all
yeah,
that.
like.
But these are games I can forever come back to, and now having them here
every
on,
part of me wants to come back to these and like,
and now having them available here on PS4 on hand at any point
yeah,
is
like,
amazing. And like I was saying, you get all 3. Like God, like not sponsored at all in the
No.
slightest, but like I expected this to at least hit the $60 price point that we see with most
Yeah.
games, and for
like,
them to be like, here, we'll do it a little bit cheaper, let you guys like still be able to play these games and experience them and stuff. And
Yeah.
maybe we'll get a new Spyro game.
we're at the
you
triangle.
know? Might be getting a new Spyro game because of it. That's hearsay. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we
I'm
don't know
just
anything about that,
saying.
but it'd be cool.
But like this is a good way to reintroduce Spyro to a new generation
Oh,
and
yeah.
to bring it up to date to the people who.
Who've played them,
Yeah.
and who know them, like speedrunners and
Oh
just
my God!
you
Yeah,
and
like
okay.
yeah, I'm a nerd about it.
Yeah.
Like I watched Spyro. No, you have the
Yeah,
right
I
idea.
got-
Yeah, you need to get up on that platform and then glide across
I
to
was
get to the
thinking
last
that there was a
dragon.
way around.
But yeah, no, like I've sat here, I watch Spyro speedruns, like when I'm like editing videos or
Oh,
just
yeah.
hanging out. Like I love them.
Yeah, that was cool. That's what that was.
I'm like, I don't expect anybody or everybody in this video to even get close to the level I am on like Spyro nerdiness and stuff, like all the
Yeah.
random facts and stuff I know. But like, if someone could just be like, yeah, you know what, I picked that up for $40 and that was a really fun experience. Or you know, someone gets it for Christmas or something, and like they just get a chance to try out these games.
Yeah.
I urge you to really. Like, I know that me, for example, I'm having a hard time because there's so many good games out right now. But I have to play these games.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that I've chosen to play these games.
Yeah. For
Even,
certain-
even in the
for-
midst of all these crazy, beautiful, amazing games coming out.
Yeah, realistic, like, it's still just something that will never be matched.
And maybe it's because for me, like God, like these dragons, by the way. But maybe it's because of me, like Spyro almost captures like that essence of what games are supposed to be in the first place, and that's just fun.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be somewhere you log on, you have some fun.
Yeah.
If you can't play anymore and you're done for a while, great. If you want to sit here and grind it out for a while, great. Pretty easy collectathon, a lot of little exploring, couple challenges here and there, but like you'll overcome them and feel successful for them along the way.
Yeah.
Like it just captures that basic essence of like,
Of gaming.
here's why I enjoy gaming, and so I get to do cool stuff like this.
Yeah.
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 Now we sat here and talked 26 minutes about how awesome
Right.
Spyro is and how much I want people to play it. Please play this game. I need people to talk to in the comments about it.
Yeah.
My wife's sick of me talking about it all the time by now. Hey babe, Spyro this, Spyro that. Uh-huh. No, like, and no, she even wants to play. Yeah, that's a great example actually. My fiance, she couldn't play the old ones because the camera was so clunky, it made her sick. Like,
Yeah.
it straight up would make her motion sick. And as much as she wanted to play them, she couldn't. Like, give it just a couple minutes. I even tried handing her the controls. Like, she'd watch me, she would get sick. I'm like, here, I run around like an idiot on here. You try and take it slower and stuff. And she just still couldn't handle. Oh, by the way, we're gonna end each homeworld with the boss of the area.
Yeah.
So this is Toasty. He's the boss of the Artisan's World.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, go on. But that was something that she wasn't able to explore and try
Sadly.
simply because of just, you know, games have improved. And back then, yeah, cameras,
Work clunky.
yeah, super clunky and hard to control, and they whipped around in weird ways and would get stuck on the,
Yeah.
you know, get stuck on
Oh.
the terrain around you and everything.
Just walking.
There you go. Get away, get away. And but now it's on a platform where she can try these games out now. She can actually.
Oh my god. It caught me in the corner. It wouldn't let me get away. Oh my. Okay.
Squash.
These dogs are, they're messing me up.
Yeah, they are. But
Spyro.
Anyway, sorry, small interruption. So if there's a weird cut there, sorry guys. But yeah, like it's modernized
Yeah.
the controls and made it accessible to people, and maybe made it interesting enough for people now. Like,
Yeah, like,
everyone has their own reasons for gaming and things that attract them, and this is at least brought enough to the table that I think it's gonna give.
attract a new audience.
Yeah, like it's gonna be able to give a new audience, especially because there's new generations, there's better controls,
Better graphics.
better graphics. Like this could be enough
It's
to
just a popular game in general, like, that people will enjoy.
yeah. And so I'm really thinking this. Oh yeah, you don't have sparks, so you're
Yeah.
not gonna get that auto pickup. Yeah, I'm just like excited to see like new Spyro community grow out of this.
Yeah,
It's just-
like,
it's really cool that they were able to do this, and yeah, I don't know. I go on about it forever because
Yeah,
I just
so
I
good.
love these games so much, but. Jesus
hello?
Christ.
Oh my god. I just kept running circles around a gem.
Yeah, and I gotta beat the boss with one hit.
Yeah,
point.
I know.
Sorry, one hit point.
At least don't give me a save on this dragon. Ow.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
What?
Barbecue.
Oh.
Barbecue. I
Barbecue.
smell barbecue. All right.
Oh, no.
That is your boss.
Oh my god.
Be more worried about the dogs. Though.
Yeah, I know. I am! Dude, dogs are mean.
Dogs are very mean.
Yeah. You run already. Nope.
Well, they're above master.
It's like playing Mortal Kombat again.
I don't think Spyro was quite Mortal Kombat.
Yes, it is. They are on the same level of stressful.
Well, then maybe if you play Mortal Kombat differently, because I'll still hand your ass to you any day on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and I know, and I'm angry. I beat you like twice, okay? That's enough for me. Dude, can I get the gems? Thank
Get him?
you.
Woo! There you go. Toasty is done.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this squeaky chair is going to be the end of my YouTube
Right.
channel, man.
WD-40. my guy.
WD-40. Trying to get like in a position where I don't feel like I need to move anymore.
But when you think about it too much, then you gotta like move more. Cause you're like, oh, that's not comfortable.
I'm just staring at Spyro and these glorious graphics.
Oh, just.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay.
Alright, so Toasty's done.
Yep.
We've hit all the levels except for the flight levels, like we said.
Yeah.
The flight levels are gorgeous. They
They're
really are.
awesome, but
We are just trying to do a somewhat condensed playthrough just so everybody can kind of get a taste of it.
yeah.
And also, like, we're pressed for time in another sense, so I think you're good to go talk to your balloonist now, and we can get out of here. So that was the Artisan's World, and next we are on to Peacekeepers.
You may travel to the Peacekeepers. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I have.
Keep the world if you may. Yes.
Boink.
Boink. Marco.
Polo.
What a cool guy.
Wait, no.
What? Oh, no.
No.
No,
Oh.
sorry. No polo.
God.
Like a polo jacket?
Marco Polo.
Polio? Like the disease?
I don't know. He's a little.
I don't know.
Maybe we should stay away from that one.
Yeah. Spyro on a balloon.
Spyro on a balloon.
Ralph returning a rug to Ross.
Oh yeah, oh god. What was that we came up with last night?
Ralph returning a rug to
Rota-
Ross.
rotating Ralph returning a rug to Ross.
Good times.
I know you guys have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on. Create a tongue twister because we were bored.
Yeah.
Alright, on the Peacekeepers now.
Yep, that's a wall.
So now all these dragons are going to be looking more like warriors. Like the last
Yeah.
one's
Welcome
Artisans
to
kind of speaks for
Peacekeepers.
itself.
And named the
Our
same
treasure has
Titan.
been
Yeah, like-
stolen and turned against us.
Like, oh my
Please,
god, like,
recover
yes, he
our
looks...
looks so
treasures,
good.
Spyro.
Well, and the first dragon that you encounter in the worlds,
Yeah.
that's like your,
Like,
they're the leader of that clan.
yeah,
So that was like the leader of the Peacekeepers clan.
exactly. And like,
It's like all these guys are gonna look
so good. And,
like just warriors and be super badass.
okay,
Ooh.
Wayne, don't work.
Oh. We're gonna get the famous Nork booty.
Ooh.
You're a little too excited
Yeah.
about that one. Oh, also, let's make sure we're always talking to the balloon guy so we know
Yeah.
roughly what we need. Just so, like, we're gonna be getting most of it anyway, but
Yeah.
God, I'd hate for us to come back to the balloonist like a couple levels, or after we're done with all the levels, like, oh yeah, dude, you need like 5 gems. You're like, crap.
All right. They dove into the tents.
Now, flame?
Flame. Nork booty.
North booty.
The Magic Crafter's World is far away and very.
my guy, what you got?
Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen
Gosnold.
treasure, I'll show it to
Gosnold.
you.
That's a good name. I'm gonna get that. 1,200.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you know what else was really cool about like some little details they've been able to add in this?
Yeah.
If you go, those balloons that they all have, this whole
Yeah.
family. If you go to Spyro 2,
Yeah.
and there's a level called Colossus, and there's like a hockey game there.
Yeah.
Hey, Spyro.
Parked around that
Sparks
arena,
the
they have their
Dragonfly has
balloons,
been doing a
like they've
good
traveled
in
to,
the air.
job
yeah, like they've traveled to Colossus and they've
Make
been
sure
watching the
I
hockey
keep it
games and
strong.
stuff.
That's really cool. I like
Just
that.
little stuff.
Lots of butterfly.
Brolic.
Brolic.
Warrior. Those wings too are pretty
I
sick.
know, right? I don't know. It's cool. Something I want to take for it. Yeah. Like this nostalgia factor of Spyro and just all the games in general.
Well, they're just
By
like
the
they're
way.
just really fun games.
Yeah.
They're really lax, and like that's kind of the whole point of like
You don't need to stress over like beating another player. Or,
Well, and like that's the point of like this whole video. It's just like we're just kind of hanging out. You guys can sit here and just admire what we're doing, and just kind of playing the game and look at
Yeah.
how pretty it is, and just listen to us banter about the most useless crap in the world.
Yeah.
But, hey, maybe you guys like that. I don't know. Hey, ooh, wait.
Okay.
That X mash though to get
I
out of
know,
it.
right? I was like stuck in a falling.
All right, so that's Champ. So he'll be the last
Yeah,
one to
yeah,
go
yeah.
for.
All right. What's the first level on this? I forgot.
Back over here, yeah, kind of straight ahead. So there's this one to the left.
That one.
That's
Oh.
the second. If you go,
Okay, so
see-
let's go
see
Dry
that
Canyon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to your right.
Yeah. Okay. It's gems.
Bada bing.
Bada boom.
Dry Canyon. Dry Canyon.
Left. Right.
Left, right, left.
Left.
Do a barrel roll. Woo! If this is all they added to the games,
Yeah.
that'd be fine.
Definitely
I
fine
just
with
have
that.
something to do in between load times.
Yeah. These buttons. All right.
Come on.
Lemon. What's that? Fantastic Four.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Ooh, blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss.
So those guys with their shields, even
Yeah.
when they put them up, you can just charge through them. Yeah.
Gem. Thank
There
you.
go. Jesus. Having a hard time there,
Right.
right?
What?
Dragon.
It's Conan O'Brien.
Thank you for
Like you.
releasing me, Spyro.
French looking guy, maybe?
French.
I don't know.
Definitely French. He has the javelin too. Definitely French. 100%. Okay. Hello?
There you
Okay, jeez. Oh, I need to go back.
go.
Okay. Love it. Ah. Can I just tell me now? Can I jump from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta, but make sure like you're holding jump right before you hit the glide, and you get like way more height out of it. Yeah, no, they're rough looking.
Get over here. Just make one.
Jim.
Gem. 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 Ooh.
Guy trying to throw. He just smacked you with the bird. How do you feel?
Disappointed.
Good.
You gotta fire.
Fire! Charge! Hey, blunderbusters do not reload that fast.
Yeah. Oh my camera. Thank you.
Birds.
Dude.
Birds!
Ooh.
Ooh, that spin. You'll get smacked by another bird. Or that bird. Or that bird. Or that guy holding a bird.
Or the other dude holding. Oh, Blunderbuss. Bye.
I'm sensing a theme. I still love it. He just
Yeah.
gone.
Panic is the theme.
At the disco?
No.
No.
No. Definitely not. I like.
You gotta fly up there.
Seeing
Oh,
if I can, like,
there's a
fly.
dragon by the way back there you missed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm blind. That's cool though.
Inside that building right there. To your,
Oh, yeah.
behind you.
Oh, behind.
Yeah,
What?
inside,
Where?
inside there.
Oh,
Yeah, that guy.
I'm blind. Definitely blind.
Is that
I
you,
will.
Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a
Why is he
wee
holding a
puff of
bomb?
smoke, we've known.
Cuddling a bomb.
You've
Yeah.
known
It's not just. Oh, he's
Precious.
stroking
I
it.
forget.
I hope it doesn't explode.
I know, right? Why do all of them have X's cut on their body? Have you noticed that?
Quite a few of them do. I honestly don't have it. But like a lot of them have.
Yeah. I wonder what's that about.
Like I don't know if that's like a good way to show like
They've been in war or like.
yeah, but it doesn't show off like stitches or anything, which maybe with the ESRB that would have like put this into a different bracket if like they were like stitched up and wounded.
Maybe.
So they it's like, oh here's an X, they've gotten hurt here. Oh no. I don't know. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
design choice stuff.
I don't know. Could be.
There's a lot of things in games that like we never really get a straight answer on.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is just speculation.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, so you're good here. So if you want, you can.
Run back through here, or...
Yeah, you can, or you can climb up around on top of that castle right here in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
And you can fly
Indeed.
over to that platform. Get it!
Ah!
Get it!
Ah! I'm a failure.
Okay. Do not be near those when they explode.
Gems.
There's one on one of the later levels I'll
Yeah.
show you. Like they have them on these little platforms, and you gotta like hurry and jump to the next platform as you light it. Otherwise, they'll just kick you off and kill you. You got so lucky. Yeah, they'll just kick you off and kill you.
Yeah, that's fun.
You can hit you and it happens.
I know,
still.
right? I'm great at this game.
Thanks for demonstrating, though.
Yep. I was just going along with what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to demonstrate.
Impromptu.
Uh-huh.
What do you call that?
Being good.
I can't think of the word right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my! He came out of nowhere. Run.
Save!
Save!
Dry Canyon rewards
Bonus.
good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
What is he
I
doing
was
with that rope?
born to glide.
Ooh. See, that's called speedrunning tactics. You don't know those. Okay. That's called dying. You don't know that.
Good. Oh yeah, those. By the way, like the AI on the AI on the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in like a blind spot for them,
Yeah.
they won't jump. Like they don't turn on you,
That's cool.
so you can just swim them straight from the side, no problem.
That's cool. I like how what they did with that.
So backtrack now. Yeah, you got all this over here. Oh, have you gotten the thief yet?
No, that's why I was.
Oh, okay, I didn't really think it's a thief. Okay, you get that, and then there's a little more you gotta do, but not too much. Ooh.
Good time ago.
Get him, yeah.
Yeah, give me this. Ready? Run's beautiful. Run.
There, oh, beautiful. Flame!
Oh!
Oh! Flame! Got you, you son of a bitch.
Alright. We done with this one?
Not quite.
Okay, yeah, we have one more.
Do you know that? Remember how I was showing you that really hard to get to spot?
Up
We gotta
there?
fly around.
Oh!
So yeah, so go straight through here. Go up those. Yeah.
There?
Yep. Go up those. And then that dragon you rescued when we were just saying save point, save point.
Yeah.
Go up there. Right
Oh, and we gotta fly around, that's right.
Yes, you go there.
Here, up, and then,
Into the
the
castle,
right?
In left.
oh, left.
Yeah,
Oh, over
into
there.
the, yeah.
Sorry, Sparks, I'll get you some health. Just give me a second.
And then, yeah, off
Or
there to
a
the
blind
left.
corner.
Yeah, blind corner.
Okay. Nope.
There you go. So you got your last dragon here. You get the key here too, but I don't think we're gonna need the gems.
When not really.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty.
X.
Flame
And those
broiled
chins.
with a
Yeah.
pinch of salt.
Bullfrog throat.
7, at least 8 chins. You know, I'll just grab the keys.
Alright, so you can't call level here.
Yeah.
You have all the big stuff.
Yeah. Gonna grab these.
Oh yeah. Couple of gems don't hurt. Be good for us later on.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like hit your guidebook real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, with high percentages like that, you guys are just missing basically like dumb
2
little,
gems.
Yeah, well, just little backtracks and stuff that don't need to really be in here
Yeah.
a lot. like I said, if you guys want like the full experience and everything, that's either A, something we can look at doing in like a stream sense, or B, just like I want you guys to play this game, give it a try.
Yeah.
But right
Okay.
now, we're just
Having
doing
fun.
Yep, doing some banter, showing off the game, the new levels and everything. Alright, I'll fill up on
Yeah, that's
Sparks
exactly what I
before
was
you
gonna
go
do.
into Cliff Towns, where we're going next.
Yeah.
Cliff Town was actually inspired by Spyro, or Jesus. Huh! No,
Huh.
no shit. No.
Really?
Cliff Town was inspired by Star Wars,
Really?
like Mos Eisley, like kind of like Mos Eisley, where like the cantina is.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that. Yeah. That level behind you.
I know. I don't think I killed that.
Get him. Die!
Alright.
Come on.
Where are we headed?
Right there.
That?
Yep.
Yeah. Bass, bass, clap. Bass, bass, clap. Bass, bass, clap.
You're trying to We Will Rock You with Spyro.
Yeah. We will rock you. Whoa.
Loop and a half.
Loop and a half. Why did he go so
Oh,
far?
that was awesome though.
Yeah.
I think it did it to me too. Like a couple times on the playthrough, I was like, damn, like
Yeah, there it is.
loop.
Loop. Oh.
Yeah, those guys you got
Yeah.
the ram and then flame. Yep, and then all those have gems in them too. But you don't need to get all of them
Nah,
or anything.
I just grabbed some.
But yeah.
Ah. So beautiful.
Ah.
Oh, you can't.
No, flame big enemies, charge small enemies, and there's a couple hybrids. That's not important. Just keep that mentality. And I'll get you through these games pretty okay.
Yeah. Grab it. Where am I going?
Thief
Oh.
and dragon.
No. Not doing this today, Thief. We're not doing. Dang it.
Our childhood and yours also can be haunted. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Okay.
too sharp. Too sharp.
Okay. Ah. This just.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, he juked. Oh, he juked. Ooh. Okay, that corner.
Flame. Okay.
Ah! Took way too long.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Dude, he looks bad.
Yeah, with like scales, like
Work on metal.
Big
Charge
old.
it with your
He's got a
horns.
mask
big
on his-
old
should do the trick.
scales.
And well, that hammer, like.
Yeah, and his head. Like the nose. Yeah, I like that. Ah! You're just mean. Dude,
Jesus Christ.
listen.
Whoop. Nope.
Rethinking life. Rethinking life. No. No.
Sucker. Ooh.
Ooh.
Good.
No.
Okay.
No.
And
Don't mind that.
yeah, we're good.
Oh, that's a key.
There's a small noise in the background there. I'm just. Best you can. Alright, who we got here?
Enzo.
Ezio.
What's on the
Enzo.
other side of that river?
Sorry.
Drunken. Drunken.
Dude's got like jewels
Yeah.
in his beard. Like,
Bird is weird.
bird is weird. No, like seriously. Is that like a whole new level of rich?
Yes. Like people have jewels in their eye patches.
Like gold teeth and shit.
Okay.
Yes, you gotta do that hover area.
Hover area. Where?
To your right. Get up on that platform.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta hover over there.
Over there.
Yeah, cross that river.
Oh.
All the birds. More birds.
Oh, yay.
Your favorite.
Yep. I'm not gonna make this.
You're good.
I'm not gonna make
You're
it.
good.
I'm not.
You got it.
Ooh. Hey, leave me alone.
Yeah, dude. Spyro 1 does that a lot too, though.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not sure.
Just run.
Maybe we'll make it. Yeah, you can. There are going to be... They will follow you for a second. I think if you trigger this cutscene, though, you might be safe.
Marco.
the highest point in Clifftown.
Hey, man, I met
You
this
get to
balloon
almost
guy
anywhere
named
from
Marco.
here. If I were you,
You know him,
I'd use that
perhaps?
whirlwind over there.
Nah, you guys meet up every now and then.
Freaking metal bionic wings.
Right?
Like a badass.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's it?
yeah, I mean, besides a handful of gems. Like,
We have 1,000.
yeah, we almost got our requirement, but we still got 2 levels to run through.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead and you can bounce on those.
I guess I could just...
That was Clifftown. So, let's see. If we're not doing flight levels, you still have to do the ice caverns is next.
That's caverns, okay.
To the left. Take it back
Back
now,
now,
y'all.
One hop this time.
Left foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it up. And then ice caverns is
Dude, we need like... Where's ice caverns?
right on the other side of the balloon is. There's like that little, there's a little ramp that goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Good game.
Yeah, yeah, no, like.
Yeah, great game. And we're 2 off.
Ah! No, that's fine. We got 2 levels.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Oh yeah, we got the boss still.
Mm.
That's right.
And ice caverns. There's
Igloo.
a decent amount of gems. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my god, you see like the Aurora Borealis?
Yeah.
We look up.
Can't see
Hit triangle.
triangle.
There you go. Now I got more of a free look.
Ah. That's awesome.
Dude, just like little stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh.
What up? How's it going?
Carl?
Carl Weaver. Give me Neutron.
Carl?
Oh, there's
Wait
someone
until
out there
you grow
who's.
big.
Recognizes that.
Like
Yeah.
me,
Why is this dude
before
bald?
charging those large enemies.
Well,
But, like,
he's got horns going back.
is that like the greased look?
The dragon greaser look.
Yeah.
You decide your hairstyle as a dragon like years before. You have to like make your horns grow a certain way.
Right. Wait. Oh my.
Playing big guys. Right?
I. Oh, blameless.
That has nothing to do with what's going on.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Sparkly. Cool. This pose.
Yeah.
Spyro.
Shark door. I mean
Some
Todor.
big nerds
Todor.
up ahead are wearing
Isn't that the
armor.
dog off of
And in
a
the ice cave, armor can
Toto,
make
you
their
mean?
feet
Toto? That's what I'm thinking of.
No,
Yeah.
off of
Yellow Brick Road. Whatever it is.
What's Ross?
Wizard Oz. Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, isn't that like the dog off the Yellow Brick Road?
Yeah.
What?
What? You know, just the random dog that they pass. Yellow Brick Road. Oh yeah. You.
Got him. Woo! Flame that bat.
Yeah,
Flame
flame
the
back
bats.
camera.
If you get the bats, that's your take and refill sparks on this one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Where's it?
You gotta kind of come back over here, I think, and if you like breathe fire. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. He did.
Woo!
Get back to that video.
Carl!
Carl?
Stay in the house, Carl. Carl.
Oh, that feels people. God.
God, I feel like watching it. Carl. Dude.
Gets shot in the eye.
Dude, have you seen like some like the memes with that
Oh my
with
God.
Rick? He's like up in Carl's face. He's like, Carl, I changed my iPod's name to the Titanic.
Thank you for
The Titanic
releasing
is
me.
sinking, Carl.
I love that. Oh my god, that meme's so old.
It is.
I haven't
Still
watched The
love
Walking
it.
Dead in forever. I
No.
don't even know if Carl's still
God,
alive.
we stopped watching.
Before Glenn died.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Spoiler.
no, I
don't.
You can't stay safe on the internet.
Yeah.
I've had some things spoiled, but yeah, no, we stopped watching a while back.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone who stopped watching it. We stopped.
Yeah, we
They
did.
still
We
watch
no
it,
longer
dude.
had TV.
Yeah.
That was the big thing.
To this day, I
Yeah.
don't have TV.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I have Spyro.
And that's about it.
my
That's just
YouTube.
Spyro.
No.
Asher.
Gaming
From
and
Siege?
from YouTube stuff.
And now, where
Look, they
was
all have
I?
X's.
This is badass.
Yeah.
I wonder if like each clan has its own marking or something. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I guess we are in English.
There's something like look into.
Yeah. That would like make sense too. Like, alright, I get still got it. No, not over here. I need to fly up there.
Hey.
Wait, did I get all the? No, one more. Want me to fly?
No.
Okay.
I'll kill the cat. I'll actually kill the cat.
Making it be quiet by giving it food.
You're not ruining Spyro.
You know, you could just turn the chair.
You got this, right? You know where you're going.
Too much work. Too much work. Yeah, I got it. Cha cha, real smooth.
Chop, chop.
Do, 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 do. Turn it up. That's
Did you lose Sparks while I was gone?
no. Nice spark. It was blue.
Oh, okay. Like I just kind of walked in and he was out of frame.
No, it's Sparks. So is Sparks a he or a she? It.
Yeah, I think. Well,
Did they like give it a gender?
well. God, I don't know if they ever like officially named him a he in this, but in like the later games,
Yeah.
like when they give Sparks voice acting,
Oh
it's
yeah.
always a guy. 'Cause it's David Spade, and then they do. Oh God, I can't remember his name right now. You know the guy that plays Barney's brother on How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He does the voice acting for Sparks in one of the games too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
But I
Oh.
don't know. I think like the fairy might mention him as like a he at some point, but
Oh my.
this is just
Go away.
disastrous.
Go away. Go away.
Disastrous. Absolutely.
There. Got it. It just took a while.
You've done well,
Right
Spyro.
foot left
Some
up.
dragons thought you
Left
weren't
foot
ready,
left on.
but I knew they
Hands
were
on your
wrong.
knees. Hands on your knees.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
All dragons found. All dragons found. Okay.
And there's no thieves here either.
Yep. We got all dragons. We got all things. We got all things.
Alright, we got to go
Boss.
encounter Mr. Dr. Shimp.
Dr. Shimp.
Shimp.
Shrimp.
Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
What?
What?
Okay, Mr. Shemp, and then, so how I'm going to do this, did I describe this?
No, I don't
Explain
think
this
so.
already, really? Okay, so the way I'm planning to do this, this whole playthrough of all three games is, with Spyro 1, there's 5 main homeworlds, technically 6 if you include, like, the boss stuff. So I'm just going to divide that by, I'm just going to do it so they're not crazy long videos, like hopefully like around an hour mark is what we're kind of looking for. Assuming
Yeah.
Hunter doesn't die a million times in the fucking lava. Or tar pit, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
But so after this, before we get ready to go to Magic Crafters, this will be one video. The next 2 homeworlds will be one video, and then of course the last 2. And then 2 and 3, their homeworlds are longer. The levels are definitely a little bit bigger, and like there's challenges and stuff that you need to accomplish. Ooh, but will you? Oh man, real quick, we I mean, that's what I'm talking
Ooh,
about.
that clicks though.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna kill these guys real. Oh god, I'm gonna charge him! Dumbass.
Yeah, he's turning into me.
Yeah, I know. Dear god.
Dear God. Nobody wants to turn into me. Oh.
You tard. Just
Yes,
trying
you
to
are.
just trying to get a thumbnail here. I need Sparks though.
Sparks is dead, yeah.
I can't do a thumbnail without Sparks.
You need.
What? You know what? I'm gonna force death just so I can get Sparks. Screw this. Whoa.
Whoa.
That was kind of weird.
Wow.
But with the other Spyro games being a little bit longer per homeworld, those will probably be divided each homeworld. So Spyro 3 has 3, so we'll probably have 3 parts. Spyro 4 has 4. But with this one, the game is a little bit shorter, so putting 2 homeworlds together will still make for about an hour-long video, roughly. and that should be decent for you guys. So that's my idea on that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a
Okay.
thumbnail. Wait, we gotta write down what that is. Okay, you can take the controller back, finish off Dr. Shemp for us.
Okay, cool. Ran right into it, dude.
Maybe I'll play the,
Probably good. Okay, found people, found people, found people.
we'll alternate playthroughs. We haven't even decided who's
Yeah.
playing what parts or
I know,
anything.
right?
We're
We
just,
kind of picked up the controller.
yeah. So I think I kind of described at the beginning, this has been Hunter the whole time playing,
Not good.
you've been doing alright.
Let me help you there.
You've
Just
been
not
pretty
good.
No, you've been actually doing okay. Like, he's been playing this section. I don't know, we might alternate in the middle of videos, it just depends. We're not trying to be super consistent with this. I'm definitely going to try and let him play a little more, since you only got a chance to play him.
So
Yeah.
cool. You
Wait,
know
that's
what it's been
Trondo.
like
Trondo.
listening to him
Trogdor.
over and
Trogdor.
over.
Toto?
But I tell you
Toto?
What
one
was that last
thing,
one?
he should
What?
watch his
Toto?
back.
Yeah,
Trogdor.
No, like the guy that was like almost Toto.
Oh,
that was from
Totodor?
Wizard of Oz, yeah, some shit like that. Totodor.
It was like one letter off.
Okay,
Okay.
you ready for Dr. Shemp?
No.
Too bad.
That's it.
He's looking badass. Got,
I know, right?
got Ooga Booga mask on
Booga
his,
booga. Gotcha.
on his staff there.
I love that they did that. Like, it's just a little details.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to show you. There's a couple instances of Wampa fruit in this game.
Yeah. How do I get up?
From Crash.
Oh. Just walk
All
by
Viagra.
the
That's how you
opposite
get
way.
it. What?
Just walk. Okay.
Fucking
Sweet.
wrecked.
One. Oh god, my leg is itchy. Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna spin here.
Yeah.
Without hitting you, and then as he's behind you, flame him. Yeah, see like that.
Oh, okay.
So
I
he,
got it.
he does the hit right as he comes around. So boom. There you
Boom.
go.
Yellow gem just popped out of his butt.
Chris. Now this last one, right as he
Yeah,
spins, you have to jump it like a rope. Like, whoop. There you go.
Yeah. What's up, boy?
Dr. Shemp has been dispatched.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Might as well grab these last few gems on the way out. Help us out later in the game. Boom, boom. That's a key down there. Don't worry
Yeah.
about that. Alrighty.
Oh, man.
Oh, you know what? We do got to finish up a little bit of Peacekeepers. You haven't been to that other half yet.
Oh yeah.
There's still a thief and a dragon over there. So we can
Let's
round.
go do that.
Yeah, we'll round that off, and that's probably where we're gonna cut this video.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fingers are cold. Okay, where are we going?
That platform we blew up. You know where the cannon is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go across that way.
Cool.
Okay, that was beautiful.
Needed sparks anyway, so kind of worked out.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Please help us.
Jesus Christ, what are you guys doing over there?
Crap.
There's just stuff falling off in my bathroom randomly. That's good, right?
Yeah. Gotta get that life back.
Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Speed,
aw.
speed running! No, let me up.
Speed running takes 2 hits on
Yeah.
a fall. Skill point for what?
'Cause I'm a god.
No, seriously, what do you get a skill point
I'm a
for?
god, that's...
Wait, no, I'm curious now.
Yeah, what did I get a skill point for?
Score.
Mm, what's up?
Scare 6 Norton attempts.
Yeah, what's up? I'm a god.
Yeah, what a hard ass.
I know, right? Wrong platform.
Not yet.
Huh?
Back
Not
in
yet.
in that corner, see over there.
Where, oh,
Shooting the dragon.
you're a dragon. Dude. I'm just gonna get this
Well
out of the
done,
way.
Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know
What's
you
his name?
fulfill your
Gunner.
destiny.
Gunner.
Destiny?
This is,
I just want to kick
I don't
some
remember all of them by any
Toast
means,
those
but I remember
enemies and
this
collect
guy's
the
just
treasure.
badass. He just looks so cool.
Yeah. Like eye patch and all. Big T.
Yeah, the color scheme was like the green and green, right?
What's up? Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
go like the green
wait.
and black.
His skin color?
Yeah,
Green.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You got like kind of like green and black going on. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And then, yep, you know what to do from there. Got it. Oh no, I thought you had it.
The way that they like blended it, it made it look really shallow compared to like what it was.
Silent conversations. Get it?
That's not gonna make it.
Oh no. Yeah, no, you.
That was awesome.
You found a whole
That
new
was
way to
totally,
die.
that was totally worth the death, just to know that you could die in that.
Skill point.
Yeah.
Slam dunk yourself in a geyser.
Worth it.
Woo, that was scurry.
Cough, yes. Ah,
Okay.
made it. I'm gonna choke myself.
Okay, no pressure, but this is the only thing stopping us from ending this video.
Oh, thanks. Dude. Okay.
Oh my fucking.
Wait.
Pass the mic.
Uh-huh!
Hunter has phoned in a friend. Me.
Yes. What are you saying? I hope you fail. God, I know that you wanted to. This makes me that much more angry.
Hello?
I think we accidentally had... No.
It's not quite, no. I know where the gyms are that we haven't gotten to.
Okay.
It's up by the fight level.
Ah, that's right.
I think it's like a couple fives, though. It's
Yeah.
not a huge deal.
Oh, God.
I can't believe
Play
how
long.
fast you found so much stolen treasure.
All right.
How's
How's it going, Gosnald?
Yes, out. I imagine that's how he talks.
Alright guys, so I'm going to start off the reveal for Magic Crafters on the next video, so we're going to call it here. This will be part 1 of 3 is what I think I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
And so I'll see you guys on the next video. And I'll talk to you guys all later.